Natalie. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a crab stuffed portobello mushroom. Here's what you need. Portobello mushrooms, some jump lump crab meat, smoked mozzarella, fresh parsley, some chopped fresh rosemary, chopped garlic, lemon, hot pepper flakes, balsamic vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, and salt and pepper. Now, this recipe came about, actually my dad came up with this recipe out of things he had left over from dinner, and it was one of my favorite things he'd ever made. But I did make some changes. I did put my own little spin on it. Normally, stuffed mushrooms are just some breadcrumbs or anything that you want to put in them, and then you put them in the mushrooms and you pop them in the oven. I don't do that. I believe in giving lots of flavor to every element of your dish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to marinate the mushrooms, grill the mushrooms, make the stuffing, stuff them, melt cheese on them. It's going to be perfect. But here's what you're going to do. First thing you're going to do is take the mushrooms, put them in a bowl. I'm going to take the garlic. I'm going to take the rosemary, just like that. Olive oil, not too much, and balsamic vinegar. Beautiful. I'm going to season it with salt and pepper. Now make sure you preheat your grill pan. You want it nice and hot, and you also preheat your broiler. Salt and pepper. Give these a gentle toss. Distribute the garlic and the rosemary all over. Beautiful. The mushrooms and the marinade are nicely mixed. I'm going to let them sit for just a few minutes while I chop up a little bit more garlic for my stuffing. Just going to chop up a couple of cloves, nice and small. Just give them a little nice mince. Just like that. And now we're going to go to the stove. My grill pan is nice and hot. As you can see, my grill pan is seasoned. It's really old. I've had it for a long time. So it's nicely seasoned. But I'm going to just spray some non-stick cooking spray just to ensure that the mushrooms won't stick. Okay, just like that. You want to hear that. And these are going to go for just a couple minutes on each side. You don't want them to be really soft. Add the remaining garlic and the rosemary right on them. Just for a couple minutes on each side. And now we're going to go on with our filling. I have a small non-stick pan with a couple of tablespoons of olive oil preheated. So now I'm going to add in my garlic. This is for my filling for the portobellos. You want to let the garlic cook for about 30 seconds or so. And I'm also going to add in about a quarter of a teaspoon of hot pepper flakes. It's all optional depending on how you like it. Now the crab is fully cooked. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this garlic and chili flake infused olive oil, and then we're going to mix it in with the crab and lemon zest and parsley, and it's going to give it a ton of flavor. It's going to be really, really good. So that's all you need, and it's already cooked. It's been about 30 seconds. We're going to add in the crab. And just toss this gently. Season with a little black pepper. A little salt. Not much, because the crab is salty. And this is all you need. Now we're going to go back to the counter and add in some really, really good ingredients to this. My portobellos are done. Taking them off the grill, and now we're going to go stuff them. I have some chopped up parsley. I have about 1.5 tablespoons of chopped parsley that I'm going to add to my crab mixture. And I'm also going to add a little bit of lemon zest. This is just to, freshen the dish up and make it nice and lemony, but not overpowering. Just a little. Now, as you can see, we gave the mushroom a lot of flavor by marinating them and grilling them. We gave the crab a ton of flavor. And now we're going to put the whole thing together. Okay. I'm going to put my mushrooms. Let me just grab a fork. I'm going to put my mushrooms on a foil lined baking sheet. Just makes it for easier cleanup. And I'm just going to mound this crab mixture right over. Now this crab mixture would be really, really good just tossed with some pasta for a quick dinner. It would take 10 minutes for the whole thing to come together because all you would have to do is boil some pasta. There you go. Beautiful. Just put a tad bit more on these. Now, of course, your portobello mushrooms are going to vary in size. Just make sure you get whatever looks really good that day, nice and fresh. So now I'm going to put some smoked mozzarella right over the top, and this is going to make the whole thing come together beautifully. Okie doke. I have the broiler preheated. I'm going to pop these right under the broiler just for a couple seconds. Keep an eye on it because it can burn really quickly. So just stay near your oven. These are perfect. Cheese has melted beautifully. Now I'm just going to put them in a really pretty little dish. Just like so. And here's what I like to do. Right at the top, I'm going to just a sprig, and just like that, of fresh parsley. Really pretty presentation, because remember, you always eat with your eyes first. Just like so. And there you have it. The most amazing crab stuffed mushrooms, I guarantee you, that you will ever have. And you just saw how easy it is to make. So please make this as soon as possible. To get this recipe and other recipes, visit my website at www.laureninthekitchen.com, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.